I didn't join the board to just,
Have a name on a list.
or follow in the crowd, you know what I mean? I mean, I think a lot of people thought I think they thought that Rich Stein, convinced people, blah, 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 you know? Well, I just know well, he didn't convince me, he did talk to me,
Yeah.
but I already had my own opinion,
Okay.
you know? And I know, he went up, I know he spoke to people, he was at the door, on that night or something. It's well, that happens every time you have a vote for anything, right?
I'll tell you what convinced me. I voted for her.
Yeah.
I saw her. Friday night, she was nervous and made a mistake. And I think the fact that she came around that night and corrected and got her personality, I'm gonna be mean.
I didn't even mind the mistakes,
That's
really,
what I'm saying.
because
I didn't mind it.
you
because
expect that.
Right, but I'm saying, but the second half of that Friday night service, she was a totally
Yeah.
different person.
Yeah.
Okay? Saturday, she did well. Sunday, I thought her questions and answers were good. I was upset, very honestly, because of Phil Bloom sent me the copy of the letter. Have
Yeah.
you seen the letter? You read the letter? Okay.
Yeah.
And I was on the fence until he told me that he was comfortable.
Yeah, and you know what? And so I spoke to Phil Blue also about that same thing. But you know what? But I couldn't get over it. Because to me, at some point, you were convinced that that was the right thing to do, along with these 700 other people.
But the other thing they reminded me was.
Yes. Of course.
It was 2 weeks after.
Right, yeah.
She was really,
Of course, absolutely.
and said, hey, sign up for this.
Yeah.
Everybody, we need a peaceful settlement.
Right.
A peaceful
Mhm.
settlement.
Yeah.
Quick.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
And Sunday morning, she came around and said, listen.
Oh, I know, I asked her the question, but yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know what? But you know what, I'm just, again, this is my thought, that a more experienced, a rabbit that at 20 years, I don't think would have jumped to sign that right away.
You're right, 100%.
No, I think that was her inexperience.
Yeah, but she said it was my
Yeah,
inexperience.
yeah.
I agree with you. I totally agree.
But that's, unfortunately, that's the way the internet is, but anyway, that's permanent.
I guess.
Anyway, listen, I hope you find the right candidate.
I hope so.
And I hope, yeah, I wish you all the best, nothing didn't bother me, like I said, I just, so.
You're a gentleman.
I always, like I said, I hate seeing when people think it's like a personal thing, and it's like, nothing personal. Yep. Yeah. Hello, guys. Zoom. And then, no, he thought we were going to. He thought we were going to. But the fact that they didn't vote it in, but you were, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Well, again, I'm not saying no, but that was Richard's goal. He wanted me to see, have a see under the. No, I think that, that's true. Things, like I said, if they voted for Valley Share, I wasn't gonna like send a notice in that we were looking at water. There's a new man, but I don't. Maybe he does, I don't know. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our service this evening at our temple Ner Tamid. We begin our service with a mincha service on page 120 with Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei V'techa, Odi Halalucha Sela, Ashrei Yom Shechach Alo, Ashrei Yom Shadanai Elahav, Tila David, Hadak Vorodech, Ben Sech, Chanavach, Manoyo, the Ben Chodato, Nelava, myself, Juginako Mazaka, Malchus Malchus, Tilasa no yitabepi, Fireko basoshim kacholi olam vaed, Vanachnu navorechia, Metav yad olam, Hallelujah. Those in mourning, observing Yurtzeit at this time, please rise for the Mourner's Kaddish on page 136. Yiskadal, Yiskadash, Shemerabah, Be'almadi, V'rakirusei, V'yamlik malchusei, B'chayechon, V'yamechon, V'chayei L'chol Beit Yisrael, B'agalav, V'zman Kariv, V'yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabam V'varach, Le'alam Omei Omaya. Yisbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yispa'ar, V'yisramam, V'yisnasei, V'yisadar, V'yisalev, V'yisalal, Shmei D'kutsha, B'richu. Le'ela min kol birkasa v'shirasa, tush b'chasa v'nechamasa, damiran bi'olma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlom rab mishemaya, chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'imamav, hu yasei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. We all rise as we begin the Mariv service on page 137. V'hu rachum yechaper v'lo yashchiz, v'balo shiva pav'yekol chamaso, Adonai Yoshia melech yaninu, v'yom kareinu, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaBarach, Baruch Adonai HaBarach, le'olam v'oed. You may be seated. We continue in the middle of page 137. El Chai v'kayam termid yimloch aleinu le'olam v'oed. Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv haravim Havazalam Beit Yisrael Amcha v'havta Torah mitzvah mitzvah li'olam v'oed ki chayenu v'yameinu v'hanege yomam v'layla v'yavatcha al tasim emenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. We continue with the Shema Yisrael on page 138. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Together. V'yohavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol miyodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinan tom levanecha v'dibat bam v'shivtecha v'vesecha uv'leftecha b'derech uv'shak beka uv'kumecha ukshartom liot al yodecha v'hayu letotafos b'neinecha uktavtam al mezuzos beisecha u'v'isharecha. We continue silently the bottom paragraph on 138. We'll pick up together on 139. We continue together the final paragraph of the Shema on 139 at the top of the page. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor daber el bnei Yisrael v'yamato lehem v'yasu lahem tzitzit al kanvei videhem l'dor atzam v'nasnu al tzitzit hakanaf b'sil techelet v'hayo lachem l'tzitzit urisem oso uzgartem es kol mitzvot Adonai v'yasisem otzam v'lo sasuru acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem asher tem zonim achareihem leman tizkeru v'yasisem es kol mitzvotzai v'yisem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher otzeisi etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem emet. We continue in the middle of page 139. We're continuing now on 139, the third shaded square up from the bottom of the page. Umalchuso b'ratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe v'nei Yisrael lechanu shira b'simcha rabah v'yamru kulam mi kamocha poelim Adonai mi kamocha Nedor b'kodesh norat elos osef ele malchus gomenaka v'okei hayam lifnei Moshe ze'eli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam vo'ed v'nema kivod Adonai es Yaakov v'yolom yad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai goal Yisrael. We continue on page 140 in English, the top paragraph. Help us, Adonai, to lie down in peace and awaken us again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, O God, who watches over us and delivers us, our gracious and merciful ruler. Guide our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praise are you, Adonai, eternal guardian of your people, Israel. Ushmot tzeitzei nevoinim l'chaim u'lishalom, me'atav yad olam, baruch atah Adonai, shomer amo Yisrael lo'ad. Baruch Adonai lo me'mein ba'nabi le'viyah, b'zeh ba'adam ba'yom yom, ve'mikol ozem b'mein, hika ba'adam ba'zah, ve'yipshem ba'adam ba'adam, ki u'lo yidra shanei zamo, bi'afo, shem ha'gadol, ki u'lo nazar, The prayer continues on to page 141 down to the shaded square near the middle of the page. כי המלכות שלך היא, אומרת תמלוך בכבוד, כי אין לנו מלך אלא אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, המלך בכבודו תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ועל כל מעשיו. Please rise as we continue with the Chatzi Kadesh in the middle of page 141. Yiskadal v'yiskadash shemei rabah, v'yamad rakirusei v'yamlik malchusei, b'chayechon uvyomechon,
ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רב המבורך, לעולם ולעולם מיומיה, יסברך וישתבח, ויסברך ויסמן ויסנשא, ויסהדר, ויסעלה, ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה, ברכו לעילה, מן כל בחסה, ושיר עשה, תושבח עשה, ונחם עשה, דאמירן בעלמה, Yimaru, Amen. We continue now with the Amidah, the silent devotion, beginning on pages 142A or B, all the way through to page 148. Once you are completed with the Amidah, you may be seated. We'll now turn to page 148, and on the English side, we'll read together the top paragraph down to where it says, "My rock and my redeemer." And then we'll conclude with singing, "O say shalom" together. My God, keep my tongue from evil, my lips from lies. Help me ignore those who would slander me. Let me be humble before all. Open my heart to your Torah that I may pursue your mitzvot. Frustrate the designs of those who plot evil against me. Make nothing of their schemes. Act for the sake of your compassion, your power, your holiness, and your Torah. Answer my prayer for the deliverance of your people. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be pleasing to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Oh, say shalom b'mamav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru, amen. May the one who brings peace to his universe bring peace to us and to all the people of Israel. Amen. We continue now with Kaddish Shalem on page 149. Yizkadav Shemer Abba, V'yamadu Arkiru, Save Yamlik Malchusei, Chayechon of Yamechon of Chaydechol Beis Yisrael, Bagalav Izman Kariv V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rab Morach, Le'olam U'me'al Maya, Yisbarach V'ishtabach V'izbar V'zman V'isnasei, V'yishador V'yizalev V'yizalosh Shmei Dekutcha B'richu, Le'ela Min Kol B'chasav Shivasa, Tush B'chasav Negamasa, Damim Yamav V'imru, Amen. Teskabal son of a son of Yisrael, Kadam Avon de Bishmaya V'imru, Amen. Yehesh Shlam Rabbi Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu, V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru, Amen. O say Shalom b'mamav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru, Amen. We all rise as we continue with Aleinu on page 150. Aleinu l'shabeach le'adon hakol, L'seis gedula le'yoseh bereshis, shelo asanu kegayeh haratzos, ve'lo samanu kemishbechos hadama, shelo sam kelkenu kahem, ve'goralenu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim, u'modim, lifnei melech, malchei amlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shehu notei shomayim ve'yosei oretz, Moshav yikaro b'shomayim imal, U'shchina zuzo, Begavei miromim, Hu Eloheinu ein od, Emes malkeinu efezulaso, Kakosu v'soroso, V'yadato hayom ve'hashevoso, El levavecha, Ki Adonai hu Elohim, Bashomayim mimal, Ve'al horetz, Mitochas einod. You could be here to talk here. You got the cool one, that's it. Kava Kulam, same temple, and Malchus also here, I'm Jim McVeigh. Kagasu Besaras Sechad, and Noyim Loch, Leolam Boed, Venemar, Vehoya Adonai, Lemelech al Kol Haaretz, Bayom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad. May be seated except those in mourning, observing your side at this time. We recite the Mourner's Kaddish on page 151. Yiskadal, Yiskadash, Shemer Abba, B'alma divra kirusei v'yamlik malchusei, B'chayechon v'yamechon, Chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Bagalav v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabam v'varach, le'olam u'mei maya. Yisbarach v'ishtabach v'yispa'ar v'yisomam v'yisnasei, v'yishadar v'yisaleh v'yisalal, shmei d'kudisha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchasa v'shirasa, tush b'chasa v'nehemasa, damiron b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlom rabam mishemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imamav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We all turn to page 87. We recite the psalm for Tuesday in English, and Richard will act on behalf of the congregation at the lower pulpit. Yes, and I will start, page 87 at the top of the page. I don't want to mess with the camera, so. A psalm of Asaph. God rises in the court of the mighty, pronouncing judgment over judges. How long will you pervert justice? How long will you favor the wicked?
Champion the weak and the orphan, uphold the downtrodden and destitute, rescue the weak and the needy, save them from the grip of the wicked.
But they neither know nor understand. They wander about in darkness, while the earth's foundations are shaken.
I thought you were godlike, children of the Most High, but you will die like mortals, like any prince will you fall.
Arise, O God, and judge the earth, for your dominion is over all nations. Thank you, Richard. Kum Elohim shafta haaretz ki ata tinchal bechol hagayim. We all turn to page 75 and rise at this time as we recite together in English the prayer for the state of Israel. 75 in the middle of the page. Avinu Shabashamayim, rock and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel with its promise of redemption. Shield it with your love. Spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. Let us say, Amen. And now we all, as a congregation, recite the Mourner's Kaddish together on page 84. Yiskadal, Yiskadash, Shemerabah, Bialma Divra Kirusei, Viamlik Malkusei, Chayechon, Viamechon, Chayedechol Beit Yisrael, Bagalav, Vizman, Kariv, Vimru, Amen. Yehesh Shmei Rabba Mavarach, Leolam Olmei Omaya, Yisbarach, Vishtabach, Vispa'ar, Visomam, Visnasei, Visadar, Visalev, Visalal, Shmei Kudsha, Riku. Le'ela min kol birkasa v'shirasa, tushbekasa v'nehamasa, damiran bi'oma v'imru amen. Yehesh l'marabba min shemaya, chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mamav, uyasei shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Thank you. This concludes our service for this evening. Thank you for joining us over Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom. Thank you for coming in person, helping us make a minyan. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Don't forget to give tzedakah.